In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a rubric as a way of grading for an assignment. So first, I'm going to go into this sample course that I have. And then when it opens up, I want to make sure I have editing turned on, and I do here. Then I'm going to go in and add an activity or resource. So I'm going to be adding an assignment. And I'll need to give it a name. And then you can give it a description just like any other assignment. You have the availability here. Come down here under grade. I can decide if I want points and how many points this assignment's worth. But then here, grading method. It defaults to just the regular grading method that you normally will use. But if I do this drop down, I can click on rubric. And then that allows me to set this up as a rubric. So then I'm going to save and display. What I have here, it brings me to this page because it knows that I don't have a rubric set up in here yet. But I'm going to go back out and come in another way just to show you something on how to get to it, just in case you want to add a rubric after you already have it closed. I come in here and click on rubric assignment. The first place it takes me is to my edit settings, or it takes me to this page here. If I go to edit settings, then that's the normal setup. That's what I just did. You have to look further down under administration to work with your rubric. You don't do it from here. We go to advanced grading and click on that. And then that's where I can define my rubric. So if you come in from the front, you also want to make sure you look for advanced grading. I can define one from scratch or create one using a template. I'm just going to go ahead and define it from scratch for right now. I'll call this rubric 1 because I can save it to use later. It can have a description on what I want to use this for. And then you'll see these columns here. You're going to click to add the criterion and then what they're worth. Now, one thing you need to know, you always have to have one that's worth 0 points. So let's say, I'm going to make these simple. What you might want to do is actually sit down on paper and create your rubric first so it makes sense and you have the points added up before you actually come in here. But for now, I'm going to do it this way. So this first one, 0 points mean they didn't turn it in. This one is turned in late, and this one is on time. Now, I have those 3 there. I have to have a 0, but this could be, I could change the number of points. This could be worth 5, and this one worth 10, whatever works for you. If you decide you want more than 3, then I can click this and add a 4th or a 5th. So you can do that however you want to, and you notice it made it a little bit more there. So you can have more than the 3 in there if you'd like. Now the other thing is I only have one of these. If I want to add another criterion, I click here. And then so then I make another criterion. So you decide what you want. Here, I tend to just make this all the same. If they just didn't turn in, they got 0 points. And the same thing here, you put in something for that, and you put in something for that. And then you have that. And again, you can add more going down. You can add more across, however you'd like to do that. So when I get this done, save the rubric and make it ready, or save it as a draft if I'm still working on it. I can save it that way. I'm going to just go ahead and save it.